wave cap.
Nigga, go on YouTube, nigga.
On me or ask this
No
nigga.
God.
Yeah, I could have just asked you. Yeah.
Your head like this chocolate.
Because this shit look even smaller.
Yeah, nah, my head's small too, but nigga, it's just a wave cap.
Nah, bro, but y'all should have seen that shit. His head look like this mic right in here, nigga. Like you know them church mics, nigga, with the. That's what that shit look like.
This nigga bullied me out of waves. Never again.
Oh god, shit, we recording, huh?
Oh wow, we are recording.
Oh me, man, good content, good content.
Yeah. Fuck you, JP.
Shit, nah, just the way
Fuck
you walk.
you.
It was your fault. You put that shit on. and just
Daily,
walk.
aka
You supposed
church mic.
You supposed to support me,
Bro.
I'm your homie.
I did. I was. I told you. I said, get the waves. You got the wrong wave cap. You got
My
a wave
fault.
cap. Get a do rag.
I should have got the do-rag. My fault.
You wouldn't look right with a
Nigga
new
came on with a condom on his
I
head.
definitely wouldn't look right with
Nigga said a
it.
condom.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go. We good. Let's get it started. Come on, host.
Look, intro is playing. Fuck it, we're gonna talk all over the
Oh, God,
intro.
fuck
Fuck
it,
it.
Fuck it.
On me. Y'all can't see us right now, but we turn, man.
We tired.
Man.
You look cute though in this little intro though.
If you have a do-rag on, I would just want to yank it, like pulling a fucking rapper off.
Oh my goodness. See this why I cannot have waves. 'Cause y'all niggas are bullies.
Bro, I got like 6 do rags.
Like an almond joy.
I got do rags.
Hey, fuck what these niggas talking about, my nigga. Get that shit,
You
Yeah,
right.
I'm
Yo.
You right. Yurt. Yeah, yurt. What's up, y'all? Fuck these niggas.
man. Back
I
at it.
saved you. I saved you.
Fuck these niggas. Yeah. Whatever. But we're back. We got JP in the house.
JP.
Yes, sir.
We got Thick Malcolm X, aka
Oh,
DJ.
Alright, go ahead. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock.
You got my nigga Walter here. We even got Lil Yoda X here. You know, he drinking on that scissor. You know me.
Then we got this nigga little head in that cut.
Wow.
So I thought we was done. Hey, you brought it
We
back.
still going.
He brought it back.
You know what? See, this why.
Don't get
fuck
ahead of
these
yourself.
niggas. Shut up.
Daily go head on out.
Shut up. This is my last episode of this podcast.
I'm
Fuck
head
y'all
wrong.
niggas.
Nah, I'll let you though.
It's all good. It's
It's all right. We good.
some niggas got small heads. You feel me? Like,
I'm one of them. That's why I grew my hair up, bro.
is that really?
I really got a small head.
That's the move. I'm tender headed though. I came in.
Nigga,
I'm still stuck between.
Have you
a
ever
rock
had
and a
like
hard
long
place.
hair, or was your hair just like
When I was a baby, I used to have like braids, but I was tender headed, so my mom
had
cut
braids?
my shit. Yeah,
No, you did not.
Imagine
yeah.
this
I had
nigga
like
with
I had like
braids.
2 little braids
bro.
when I was like a little baby, and then like I was tender headed, so my mom was tired of like doing my hair while I'm
I was
crying and
saying,
shit.
Yeah.
So she cut that shit off. My dad wanted to keep it, but yeah, fuck it.
That's crazy.
Nah, I feel you. On
That's why I'll never do the afro too. Like every time my hair get long, when I start combing, that shit hurts. I'm like, fuck that shit.
That's why you got to condition your shit and just you got to take care of it. You feel me?
Yeah, fuck it.
I ain't gonna lie. All throughout high school, I never touched my shit. Like
No.
picking that shit out, I just wash my shit. That's why my shit like this now.
Damn.
I'm trying to like, you feel me, re-nourish my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Yeah,
be
it's
talking to this
process.
nigga JP every day and shit. Every
Look
time he
at
come
you. Look at
JP Duke, bro,
Hey,
you got some good ass hair.
Let me rock. Let me
My shit was a process. though.
JP
Like,
got some glorious ass hair.
not really.
No, you really
mean,
do.
I've accepted it now.
All the like niggas I know.
That's
Kawaki
'cause-
don't count because he mixed. He blessed.
That's because you gotta take care of that shit. Like I used to be thinking like, damn, like how Bacon's hair was. Not saying your shit fucked up. I'm just saying
I
like,
know, bro. I know.
like damn, my shit fucked up.
That's basically your shit is fucked up.
My bad. Like you just gotta take care of it, bro. Conditioner, all that shit. You really gotta like. Black hair is like a chore in itself. It's maintenance, bro, for real.
For real.
Because it's that real hair. You
Yeah,
feel?
yeah, not for real.
It's that real shit.
I'm trying to get my shit right though.
It's all good,
So
man.
it's just,
It's just hair.
you know what I'm saying? If I can get my shit like Walter, overweight.
You gotta be born
We
with that.
can't do that.
You got
can't?
We can't do that.
You can't get the Bruno Mars.
You can get a Jerry curl
Bitch,
or
Bruno Mars.
S curl.
S curl. What is that called?
Sorry.
You got the
Chemicals.
anthill, bitch. Fuck out of here.
We just shooting on niggas today.
He just said I got the fucking Bruno Mars. Fuck what you talking about?
That's a compliment, nigga.
It's a compliment.
No, the fuck that's
I
not.
love Bruno Mars.
I'm
sorry.
Hold on. Shit, man. How everybody feeling today, dog, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling better, man. I was feeling a little unmotivated this week, but
Damn.
back here,
Yeah.
it's cool. I'm
We
better.
back. We good.
How was school this week?
Bro, so we doing like I got a little broadcast class, and we doing technical directing, right? And that's like
Damn, what's technical?
multi-vision, like or not multi-television, TV and all that directing. So you got to like switch the cameras and all that shit. And we was doing that this week.
Kind of what Solo doing right now.
Yeah, we was doing that this week, but it was like in the studio, right? And like it was my turn to direct, so you got to cut to this camera, cut to that camera.
Yeah.
But that shit is tough because we had a script. They have a script to go by. You just got to really feel like
when to cut.
Yeah, you can't really. It's hard. Like you can follow the script, but you got to really just feel like.
So that shit's like for like newscasting and like
newscasting and like
like
sportscasting, the Grammy shit. Because I remember I watched a video of the Grammy, like the way he was doing it. If y'all seen a video of that dude directing the Grammy performances, that's what we had to do basically.
So
And like, so what?
I was gonna say, so niggas have to like anticipate that shit. Like,
Because it's different parts. So you have 3 dudes on cameras, a technical director, audio, and then me, which is like the director. So basically, me as a director, I talk to the technical director. He's the one who's pushing the buttons.
Yeah.
Who's changing this to this, and I'm just watching the whole show as it is, make sure the audio is good.
So you're
make sure,
coaching.
coach basically, basically head coach of the whole shit.
man,
You gotta say, okay, ready camera 2, cut 2, ready camera this.
Oh wow.
All this, or if you want to like pan to this part of the camera, pan to that part. It's fun. It's just like
It's a lot of work.
you gotta be focused, and you gotta have everybody on their
And you
shit.
imagine like a whole Grammy like
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
3 hours of like you gotta stay locked in.
Locked in.
Y'all think they got like multiple people to do that though?
Yeah,
Or
it's,
it's
it's,
one
it's,
person?
it's not just one
No,
person. It's multiple.
Because also doing that class, it makes you realize how much is really behind the scenes of all that shit.
Yeah.
Like of a performance or anything, like the Super Bowl performance.
Yeah.
The whole with Snoop Dogg in there, bro. All the people who was in the backstage doing the cameras, all right, cue this. Bring in this car, bring in this dancer, all like that. It's a lot that goes into that shit
That
for
shit
a
sound fun,
fucking
though.
12-minute performance or whatever it was. So it's stressful too. You got to be on your shit because one fuck up,
Everything,
You fucked
yeah,
up.
everything.
Like, literally,
and you
it's
see it all the time on, shit be
Yeah.
like cut to like a awkward, fucking shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Hey, shit. How you feeling, Walter? You know what I'm
Chilling,
saying?
man. Week was chill, and I'm here today.
Nice. How you feeling, DJ?
Hey, man, I'm all right, man. Like the past couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? I was just a lot been going on, like with me and shit like that.
Word.
Not too much, not too crazy. I don't want to sound like down and shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Last weekend, nigga was involved in a car accident.
You was in a car accident?
Yeah, a little car
You
accident.
good?
Yeah, I'm good now. You
Yeah,
feel me? It was like a
okay.
little whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we was going on the way back from Ontario because my mom's and shit.
Mm.
And niggas was trying to go get back on the 60. Saying this shit on camera, but so anyways, nigga, I'm driving my sister car. Me and my sister in the car, whip with it.
Yeah.
Casually driving, nigga. All we hear is boom, nigga. I'm like, oh shit.
Rear-ended?
On me, yeah. I was lucky froze. I ain't know what to do. So I lucky kind of like slowed down a little bit. And then, she hit me again.
Hit you twice?
Hit me twice.
hell?
And so like that's when my sister, she was like, cause I lucky froze up, and then she was like, yeah, get over. And then right when she said that, I started to like, get over the side of the freeway.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get out, nigga. I'm like, fuck, like, nigga, my sister car, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to drive home for her, cause she be working and shit.
Yeah.
I know she be tired and whatnot. So, motherfucker, we got out the car, bro. I'm like, damn, I hope this shit not bad, bro. I see her car, cause she behind us and shit. Her shit fucked up, bro. I got pictures. You feel me? I wish I would have, bought it to show y'all, whatever.
So, yeah.
But yeah, her shit fucked up, bro. Like her like the driver shit, the driver's side kind of like fucked up. Nigga, airbags came out. She low-key crying and shit. I'm like, cool. She was like, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, shit, it's not my shit. It's my sister. We good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's my sister shit. I don't know. I'm very overprotective of my sister and shit like that. When it comes to my sister, bro, it's like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how
Real nigga.
words can explain.
Yeah.
Really explain that shit. But
How's her
anyway,
car?
it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad, but it's you can still ride around in it. It's not worse than hers, but
Oh, okay.
everything was straightened out and shit like that. And then you know what I'm saying. But I was just my mom. She ended up pulling up, because she was still kind of close,
Mm.
and so like that. You know what I'm saying? That's that's really all that happened, and
Glad
then
you okay though, my nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
God,
man,
that
yeah.
car accident shit ain't no joke.
nah, for real. And then like
bro.
shit, I was just talking to my dad, and shit's just crazy.
That shit gave me PTSD.
For real.
I went to therapy for a car. Well, I was still in therapy when I got my car accident, but we was talking about it. That shit fucking petrified me. But
I ain't gonna lie, shit. It wasn't that bad from my experience and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying. I was just more in shock because I was like, fuck. I hit my I'm driving my sister car.
yeah.
you
But
know
it
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
your fault.
It wasn't. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying. And that's what she was kind of saying too. Like, it's nothing you could have did to prevent that, bro.
Yeah.
You was just driving. You know what I'm saying. Like, and somebody just rear-ended you. You know what I'm saying. But
Somebody blew your back out.
yeah, by the grace of God, though, we all good. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Praise God, bro.
But
That
Oh,
shit ain't
yeah,
no
car
joke.
accident
Blew his
is
back out.
crazy.
They blew the car back out.
No, he had to say it like
Oh,
that. But nah, that car accident shit is no joke. Like, I remember the one I got into.
Yo,
You got
your
the
story
one?
is hilarious.
My
Tell your
that shit
story,
is funny.
please.
When did you get into one?
It was for freshman. It was during. I was going to the summer school, right?
I didn't know that.
And I wasn't driving. It was my sister. She was driving, and she was pulling out the gas station, right? But she was like real hesitant because it was a yellow light, and she, you know how when you hesitate, you can do that little.
Yeah.
It was red when she decided, like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I was like, what the fuck? It looked clear. I was like, okay, we gonna be all right. Out of nowhere, because the first car that was coming, because it was their way to go, they stopped, right? But we didn't see the other car on the other side. That shit smacked the fuck out of my side of the door. That shit like, pow. I was like, whoa. I was in shock for a minute because the airbags came. That motherfucker stank too.
It did. Was it like
It was
hot
like
and shit?
powder. It was hot. It was like a whole bunch of powder and shit. I don't know what it was.
Damn.
But then we just pulled over. My sister, she was freaking out. At the time, I was like, all right, I'm good. Like, we're okay. You know, we safe because it looked pretty bad. Somebody could have got hurt.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me call the homie up. And I told bro, I was like, yeah, I'm not coming to class today. I got in a car accident. This nigga started laughing on the phone. I'm like, what the fuck? And he know who he is too. He know who I'm talking about. But yeah. But nah, it was cool. It was all right.
Did like the car door, the side that you was on, was it like able to open?
Yeah, it was open, but like it like hit the front of my side of the car.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
though,
that shit was
man.
fucked up.
I'm glad you
Started
laughing.
laughing.
And yo, dumbass, why you keep laughing at this nigga? He could have died, cuz.
Nah,
He
it
good
was-
now.
Just it was the whole ordeal. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
But shit, how you feeling, Dalen?
I had a really good week this week,
That's what's up.
surprisingly. School went really well. Projects are going good for right now. Fuck work, but work's work. You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, this week's been good. Been chilling, just relaxing, high as fuck, watching reptile videos every day. Rockstar
Reptile
shit.
videos.
I fucking love reptile videos.
How your tortoise?
Our tortoise
Tortoise
is doing good. We actually
I didn't even know this shit, cuz.
we took in a full size sulcata for the time being. Family friend fence broke down, so we got a full size sulcata right now. So I'm in heaven because tortoises are my favorite animal, and this nigga's a whole adult. So I love it. My little tortoise, Francis. Shout out Francis. Doing well.
look like.
Everybody look like they pets.
Everybody do look like they.
pets.
Yeah, everyone do look like they pets. Yeah.
Wow.
I can see it.
It's a compliment. I love tortoises. Fuck you. But
No, I ain't saying
That's your
that. I
pet.
can
You
see
know
it.
it's
That's
your
your pet.
But yeah, man, shout out. Everybody doing good. But yeah, this week is really good. Really blessed week. Not too bad. Every week's gonna have some good shit, some bad shit, some mundane shit. But I count the good shit. Try to learn from the bad shit and keep going.
I see you had like dropped a little Instagram shit.
I mean, yeah, it's
Nice.
it's for like niggas who like
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I dropped a page where I'm like, releasing a lot of unreleased content that I do have. I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just unreleased shit that I never released before. And basically why I did it because it was kind of like I don't know, epiphany. I don't know if that's the right word, but I was like, damn, I wish I can like see like some cut or like some unreleased shit of like all my favorite artists. Not even from my favorite artists, from like my friends too. Like I wish like, damn, like something like the shit that you would never see the light of day. Like they just put up because like to me, art should just be shared, even if it's trash. It should just be shared because you never know what value it can bring to someone's life. So I was like, you know, a lot of this shit I wouldn't put on my main page, but like, say if the homies or, you know, anybody just is interested and wanted to see more, there you go. So yeah, I have a page where I just drop all my unreleased shit on there, and it's cool. You feel me? Not too bad.
God, that's what's up.
I think more
I've
people
seen
should
that.
do it. I think if you're a creative, you should just make a page like that. What's the what do you have to lose? Because it's
You
just
got
like
a few pages for that too, though.
I do. I have another page, but it's not really unreleased content. It's just me, just you know, just doing shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I should get in moods. I'd be like, all right, let me do it. You know, and then I get out of moods. I got ADD. You know?
But shit, speaking of jobs, shit, somebody hit a lick on us.
Damn,
What happened?
Bro.
they did the
Alright.
race.
Nah, bro. I swear, it was this nigga walked in hella flamboyant and shit. He had a fedora on and shit.
He gave it
He,
like
he looked hella suspicious. Like at first, I thought it was like,
he had a
okay,
fedora on.
yeah,
This nigga walked in like a 70s.
like a cowboy, bro. I swear, I
What
don't
the
know.
hell?
He had some boots on. All right, he put his boots on the table. Walked to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. Then
You
go
have
to
a
the
mask on
bathroom.
or anything?
Nope. He had nothing on.
Wow.
Walked in, came out. She go up to him. Okay, hey, how can I help you? I'll be with you in a minute. All that shit. He just walks by, hella flamboyant. You know, this nigga swinging his hips and shit,
Oh,
bro. And he just puts his hand inside the tip jar and just speed walks out straight out the fucking store.
so he was like,
Yeah, bro. He just took that shit. The girl, she gonna come back. She's like, oh my god, she just stole our tips.
Why you?
I ain't gonna do shit, cause nigga.
fuck it, yeah.
Okay, it was $7 in that fucking shit. I don't give a fuck. But the manager, that nigga, you know, he's a manager. This nigga
Yeah.
ran out the door. Hey, you stole our tips. He bust out the door. He talked to, he was yelling at the dude. He was like, hey, you steal our tips, bro. I swear to God, where the camera at? Bro, he looked back at the manager. He was like, yeah, right. What's up? I was like, and the manager, he just stood there, just staring at that nigga. And he just walked off. I was like, wow, he really just hit a lick on us,
he a cartoon villain,
bro. I swear to God, that shit was funny.
Yeah, right.
Nah, for real. He was like, yeah, right. I was like, okay, go ahead, you handle that, bro. I'm cool.
That's a real ass. Yeah.
It's funny how your coworker came to you because you know you black. You probably the only black nigga there.
That nigga was black too.
Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
wow.
Never mind.
Oh wow. Yeah, that shit is baffling. When somebody like stealing our store, bro, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. This is
they
a
be
$1 billion
expecting niggas to
corporation.
chase on me,
Like, I don't give a fuck. He stole some Air Maxes.
bro. For
Fuck
real,
them
I
Air
don't know why they be
Maxes.
thinking like.
They gonna hit me with a shiv,
The thing is, we got security there who's supposed to handle that shit. They get paid for that shit.
bro. I hopefully no one's like listening to this. But our security is like them niggas do not give a fuck. They be inside. They be like, "Hey, Daylor, go talk to him." Like, nigga, you
Yeah,
gonna come out here and
for
talk to him? Like, fuck you mean?
That's all security. Like all them niggas do. I'm sorry. I forgot
Hey,
you was.
Go ahead, nah, because I'm going to say something after this, bro.
I forgot
Nah,
you was.
it's not bad, but
But nah, they don't be doing shit. They just be walking around. They be coming in getting churros and shit.
Bruh, they
Eating
have
our
like
food.
literally the easiest job in the fucking world. All you do is sit down and look at cameras all day. And then you
Yeah.
be like, oh, this nigga looks suspicious. Let me ask someone who doesn't give a fuck, who gets paid minimum wage to do my job. Like, what the fuck? You nigga, get out here.
Oh god.
It's two of y'all in that motherfucker. Why y'all both in there just eating some munchies and shit? Nigga.
What you gotta say about that, Paul Blur?
I mean, yeah, speaking of not,
Damn!
it's just, we just shooting on niggas today, dog. You feel me? But nah, I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock on that one. But speaking of just not doing a job, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm at work and shit. I ain't gonna tell what I do, but it's pretty, self-explanatory. So I'm in my car, you know what I'm saying? We were allowed to like stay in the car and shit like that. So, motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sleep on the clock. Sleep on the clock. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm sleep on the clock, bro, for like 3 hours, bro. So, nigga, bro, all I hear is I'm sleep, bro. Do. Nigga, I get up. I'm like, oh shit. But why it's a bitch on my passenger side, dog? It's a bitch. My fault. It's a woman.
It's a woman, yeah.
It's a woman, passenger, on my passenger side, right? I'm like, what the fuck? So I rolled down my window just a little bit. Cause homeless people be, walking around and
man.
shit like that.
Me.
And so she like, hey, I have this interview at Mobile. I'm like, she's like, can I like get in real quick? You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm kind of cold out here.
How bad
like,
was she?
She wasn't cute at all, though.
I would have pulled off.
She just kind of, I don't know. She kind of like looked just a little. She looked normal a little bit, but you feel me? I just kind of like felt bad. I was like, damn, it is cold out here. Cause nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I kept turning my heater on.
And
shit
that's
like
your
that.
job, too. You supposed to protect and serve.
Yeah. Shut up.
What the fuck?
This nigga. For anybody out there, bro, I'm a security guard, my nigga. If niggas ain't already know, but yeah, so bro, I was like, fuck it, bro. I feel bad, my nigga. It's cold as fuck out here.
Yeah.
And she a woman, you know what I'm saying? She finna get to the job.
Yeah.
But like, fuck it. You can stay, you feel me? Come in and get just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, it's weird, bro. I'm like, all right, fuck it. She called me off guard because I was sleeping. So, I was like, yeah, bro, just, you know what I'm saying?
Before you finish the story, this morning when I got in DJ's car, this nigga told me, he was all like, yeah, so the other day I had to sanitize his front seat. So what the fuck you had to sanitize his front seat for? But go ahead, finish your story.
So, motherfucker, she get in the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? She asked me what's my name. Well, I asked her what's her name and shit. Like, random
Polite,
bitch in my car, you feel me? So I'm like, what's your name? She's like, I'm Ness. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Ness.
Nah, fuck that bitch.
Go.
So you feel me? We got to talking and shit like that. And then motherfucker, some time go by, nigga. She told me, yeah, I just got out of jail.
What the hell?
I was like, hold on, nigga.
What the fuck?
All my belongings in the car, bro. I moved to the left side of my shit, cuz. I was like, hold on, nigga. She ain't finna, you feel me, get on me. And so, bro, she was just doing hella weird shit, bro. Like, you feel me? She was, she got some hand sanitizer, you feel me? She kept turning up my music and shit. I was like, yeah, bro, you keep doing this shit, you gonna have to go, you feel me? I was trying, like I said, I was just really trying to be nice, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but anyways, so long story short, bro, you feel me, nigga, she basically just ended up like changing in my shit, dog. Like she ended up like changing in my shit, but like on some like cool subtle shit, you feel me? And then like once she started doing like on me, once she like did all of that shit, I was like, yeah, you gotta go. I'm sorry. I tried to be nice and shit like that, but nah, I'm just not rocking with you type shit.
Damn.
And
What you go to jail for?
I forgot what she did, what she said, but she did tell me. It wasn't too crazy though. It wasn't too crazy. And then she tried to get my number. I was like, nah, I'm cool. She tried to put my her number in.
I would have. She from jail. She probably could fight.
Yeah, and then
you never know.
You
never know we got a problem.
Another detail I left out, bro. She tried to get me to smoke some cocaine, dog. I said, what
like
the?
Smoke?
Yes,
not snort.
Yes, bro. Smoke. Like she had one. I was like, yeah, bro.
You missed your opportunity for your superpower.
I was like, yeah, bro. It's time to go. And I was like, yeah. After that,
so I'm sitting in a fucking junkie fucking seat,
bro. I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying?
You got a lot of trust in the world.
I do, and it's like, bro, I don't know why I did that. You know, I just.
Oh God!
But like, you know, as I was talking to her, you know what I'm saying, I was just, you know, just kind of like preaching up on her because she, you know, I got 3 kids and shit like that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, like, do what you got to do so you don't have to, you know, continue to, you know, struggle and shit like that.
Put that crack down.
Yeah, and I actually did tell her that, like, you feel me, you got 3 kids and shit like that, and you trying to, you know, smoke some crack, like that's really your priorities fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So. I did try to like spit her some game, you know what I'm saying? I gave her like some water and shit like that because she ain't had no bread and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, but I did see her walk into Mobile though. I swear to God, I did see her, you know, go to Mobile and shit like that. I'm like, oh, very cool. She wasn't no homeless nigga, you know what I'm saying? But
I was gonna say, was she homeless?
Yeah,
she wasn't.
Nah, she wasn't.
Wild.
But that shit was just so random, bro. Like
That was wild.
I'm like, bro,
Wow.
I
Could have smoked that crack. Boy.
Yeah, nah,
could have been.
Nah, dog. But yeah, that's what happened to me the other day.
You wild for that.
But what would y'all did in that situation? I'm curious. That's really what I wanted to ask.
Shit, what that shit? Little baby say? The fucking when they asked him about Kanye,
What
he spoke. He was like, "No habla English." Or
Oh
something.
wow.
He said,
Bro, and she kept playing like it goes on and on. I'ma just cut it right there though.
Oh
but
wow.
yeah, that shit was.
Was
bad.
she high when she was?
Nah, she wasn't.
Oh,
She
okay.
wasn't. I don't think so. At least I don't think so.
That shit crazy.
That shit nuts. Yeah,
You a good person.
Yeah, man. And I just like when we was in the car and shit like that, I just just kept like talking to God in my head. 'Cause, like, you know, I know it's a female, but like you know what I'm saying.
it's
You
still,
never
like-
know. And then like you know just
it's
watching
dangerous.
A setup or anything.
anything, dog. Like, and I just like I said, I don't know what was going through my head. Just like letting her in the car. I don't know. I was just trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? And I be doing that shit too often. I be being too nice to people. I feel like people do kind of take advantage of me sometimes.
I don't think it's
but-
necessary. I was having this conversation with, I forgot who I was, but I don't think it's a indictment to be too nice. You're supposed to be too nice. You know what I mean? If someone overuses your niceness and takes it for advantage, that's on them. You feel
Right.
me? So again, like I hate how like, you know, it's like, oh, don't be too nice. Don't, you know, and it's like, yeah, but like, what would Jesus do? You know what I mean?
Type
Like, exactly. Like, and I feel like if you are too nice and someone does take advantage of you, I feel like God's just gonna have you covered anyways, because you're doing God's work. You feel me? Like, what you did was what you're supposed to do. Motherfuckers are freezing outside. You put them in the car, and if she uses you, that's on her. You feel me? But
shit.
look, you're safe. You're still here. You sanitized the seat and shit. Like, you didn't smoke the crack. Like, God had you the whole time. But don't be afraid to be too nice. Like,
But
you're
like-
supposed to be
But
too
you
nice.
think, but that too nice is like I think there's like a point because I think I'm a nice person, but at the same time I'm on my business. with things.
It's definitely when someone starts taking advantage of you, they don't deserve your niceness. So that's when you fucking be like, all right, like, you wildin', like, get the fuck on. You feel me? Like what you did, told her to get out the car. You feel me?
And I gave her like multiple chances.
multiple chances. Once you give someone multiple chances and they show that like they're just impossible to fathom and appreciate what you're doing for them, then you have to bounce it. But hey, it's no problem being too nice to like a random stranger. I feel like that's lost in today's society. Like niggas are just afraid to smile at niggas or say what's up or like, you know what I mean? You know, just go out your way. You feel me? That's what you're supposed to do. We're
Yeah.
humans. We're supposed to look out for each other. You feel me? But you know,
I feel like that's a part of my character too. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? Just being nice.
you
feel
don't
me?
change that shit.
Exactly. Like you said, it's not a lot of people, not a
Yeah.
lot of nice people in the world. So
Yeah,
I try to
man.
like, you know, continue that going.
Is there a limit with that? So like, cause like if you see some people getting like thrown down, like fighting, like or somebody getting jumped, and you clearly see that it's outnumbered and it's not fair. Are you being that person like, hey yo, chill out,
I might
or
call
are
the
you?
police.
I call the police.
I might call the police
I ain't
or
get
something,
knocked out for nobody,
You
but I'll
feel
call
me?
the
I ain't-
police.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna intervene if that's what you asked for.
What about like an accident? Like you see an accident on the road, are you pulling over?
hell no.
Like
That's-
ain't that
it's
a
hella-
nice thing to
It's
do?
hella one. So you got to be smart with it. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do honestly if an accident happens? Are you EMT certified? Do you know? Are you
But
going?
like somebody trapped in the car, like they trying to get out.
You could do more harm than good. You know what I mean? So like you got to be smart also. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna
But that
fucking.
nigga's like calling for help.
If he's calling for help, all right, maybe I'll be like, whoa, let me call 911 or something. But I'm not gonna probably get
But
out
he's
my
like,
car.
no, it's gonna take too long. Like,
Why you just keep adding on to it?
like
Because like, but like you've seen that before, right? Like when
Yeah.
somebody and they trying to pull the person out and shit like that. You're saying you wouldn't be one of those people trying to
if I felt like
like
I
a
could,
good Samaritan. or
if I
whatever.
felt like I could do it, and like I'm not doing no harm, like yeah, I'll do it. But like you got to understand, like there's professionals that know how to do that trained to do this. You know what I mean? And also, maybe you're nice to them, but motherfucker, you got a family and you got friends, you got responsibilities
Y'all
too.
sound me,
You know what I
like-
mean? At the end of the day, yes, be very nice, but I'm gonna be nice to this person who doesn't know me, who doesn't value me, while I got like family at home that needs me and love me. You feel me? So I wouldn't go out my way like that.
Would it change if you seen like a lot of people out there, like you see a group of people trying to help, and they probably need one more person to help?
Yeah. Well,
then-
you're an asshole if it's like if 5
Yeah,
niggas there, you
that's
just
what
drive
I'm
by.
saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're a fucking asshole after that. But yeah, it's certain boundaries. You know what I mean? But
Like if a nigga unconscious, bro, and you feel me? I don't know if the niggas know this, but I know a little CPR, cat. You know what I'm saying?
do you?
Yeah, a little bit. I took a
Yeah,
class. You know what I'm
you
saying?
smart.
I'm certified.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
So, but if a nigga, you feel me, conscious, you feel me, unconscious, you feel me, you feel me, go over there, try to, do my little Dougie.
Yeah. I mean,
Hell yeah.
It's like
You know how to do the Heimlich too, or what was that
What's
called?
that?
The when somebody
when
choking.
someone
and shit?
choking, the Heimlich
Nah, I don't know
shit.
how to do it, just CPR.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot, I probably forgot that shit though.
Shit, man.
You don't know that shit.
You ain't saying
Hey, I
no,
do though. I know like the techniques and shit, dog. You feel
That
me?
life is getting lost.
Hey, if it's a
Man
bitch, I'm
down.
never mind.
Oh wow.
Come on, what?
Wow.
But shit, the Super Bowl though, dog.
Yeah, I mean we're a little late on the Super Bowl, but yeah, man, best performance all time.
Mm. Y'all
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts, Walt? I'm curious.
On the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Both shit.
The
Halftime
performance or the game, shit.
That game was rigged. But go
I
ahead.
didn't really watch the game.
It was
It was a good game. It was a good game. It was a good game. As far as the show, it was a good show. Really good show for hip hop.
Yeah.
Good win for hip hop.
You think it's gonna open the doors? Because like, who else will be next in that hip hop category for a Super Bowl?
Drake, nigga, what the hell?
I mean,
Think he'll do that shit?
Maybe. Ask him, give him some money, maybe. Drake got hits too. You talking about, all right.
he might do that.
If you look at all the other artists in the world who hasn't done a Super Bowl performance, who has the catalog and hits and notoriety, Drake's next up. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. So, yeah.
They don't get paid. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, they don't get paid. I mean, but still, out of like, I'm not Drake, but I'm saying if I was on Drake's scale and I'm ticking off, he basically ticked off every single box except for that Super Bowl performance. Think about all the big artists: Michael Jackson, Prince, Beyonce. They all did a Super Bowl performance. Why not you? So, yeah,
because he's not them.
Damn. I mean,
and I would enjoy.
I'm
a
just
Drake.
saying those names that you just said. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I'm talking about like on the scale of notoriety. Like you're the number one artist in the world. You know what I mean? All those artists were at one point the number one artist in the world. So
Is he?
Yeah.
You're in the United States.
I mean,
he's the number one artist in the world. There's no one over right now. For the past 5 years, there's no one over Drake.
I get what he's saying because if things like Lady Gaga and Katy Perry can do it, then Drake can.
Yeah,
for sure.
and
Shout out to BTS. Put some respect on my
man.
people's names.
yeah,
Them niggas
BTS
are
for sure.
outselling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
You know who the fuck you talking about?
You don't know a word they saying, nigga.
I don't know what they saying.
yeah.
But that shit slap.
Oh, yeah.
How
Shout
that
out,
get
shout out
It's
BTS.
so universal though. Like that's
They're good. It's
I'm just talking about K-pop in general. That shit just
It's good. You know what I mean? Good shit gets universal. We like to hate on like popular shit, but it's popular for a reason. That shit good. So, but yeah, but as a number, would Drake have like the most number one hits on the Billboard or some shit?
On the chart or
On the
something,
chart, yeah. So
probably
he
got, like, one street.
he has to do a Super Bowl performance. You feel me?
Yeah, I see.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do. Walter, a
Nobody
hater.
want to see that shit.
I want to see that shit. Walter, a hater.
Nobody want to see that shit.
hey, nah, he gonna perform.
Number
for
one
sure
hits
one
on the
day.
Billboard. Everyone want to see that shit.
I wanted to ask y'all something. I seen some online saying that Game should have been in that.
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
The game should what?
No.
You don't think so?
LA?
Should
But
have
he's
been.
not.
Should have
Yeah.
been in L.A.
Nah, should have been like at the performance or like he should have performed during the concert.
Where he
Who?
gonna perform?
He's just you feel me? He not a legend. I shouldn't say that, but
Who should put a
the game.
The game.
Oh, the game. Fuck no.
You don't think so?
Fuck out of here. Ice
Nah.
Cube should have been there, but
Yeah, they said Ice Cube. Too.
but you know, but that's the only person that was missing from that that fucking unit was like, I want to see Ice Cube. L.A. fucking come on now, but
I don't know. I kind of agree with that though, cause like
the game.
yeah,
the
just
game.
just because
Nah, but what is he gonna perform? He doesn't have a. All those people up there, they at least had songs that
The
are
game's not universal. Yeah, everyone that
Game is-
performed
yeah.
had a universal
are
hit.
I feel
universal.
that. I feel that. But it's just him, him being from LA and like, him and Dre, you feel me? Like I kind of feel like
Nah,
that.
maybe like an all-star performance.
Yeah, all-star, like,
yeah, but
something
not
like
a
that,
Super
not a
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, you gotta have worldwide notoriety.
You gotta have people from other countries looking in, knowing who
Yeah.
that person is.
and knowing the song, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I could respect that. How you feel about that, Walter? Curious.
I agree.
You agree?
Nah, yeah.
Like with me or them?
Not you, nigga.
So, my nigga, you agree with me, cat? I'm just like,
Fuck no. He said no.
Fuck no.
But I mean, because where's the Super Bowl gonna be at next year? Was it Vegas? I think it's Vegas.
I have no idea.
And if they're gonna go by theme, well, shit, ain't nobody from Vegas.
Ain't nobody from Vegas.
Like,
yeah, just
hip-hop
give it to
wise.
Drake. Fuck it. Who
No.
else? Who
I-
else? Who else you want to see?
Nobody want to hear one dance at halftime. Fuck out of here.
Who else? Who
It's
else
gonna be
perform?
Drake, Kanye.
I'd rather hear Ye.
Oh
I
yeah,
think-
yay! That's one person.
That's- that's what I
whoa,
was
yeah,
That
whoa.
would change the whole.
That shit would be amazing.
But-
Cause then he could do kind of what Dre did, like bring out like niggas he's worked with too. That shit would be phenomenal.
but shit,
just
nigga, that's what he
him.
kind of doing now. Shit.
I mean, yeah,
he gonna
but
pull some wild shit.
He is a little too.
He gonna start ranting in the middle of this thing.
It would just be like to see it though. That shit would be like crazy.
That would be crazy.
I hope he'll rant like do a St. Pablo tour ran in the middle of the fucking shit
No, he
on the
wouldn't fucking do
halftime.
that shit at the Super Bowl.
Bro, I swear.
He gets sniped at fucking midfield, nigga. They don't play that shit. Not the Super Bowl.
Honestly,
They
yeah,
let Eminem kneel.
he's white. Of course, they
yeah,
love
nah.
Neil. What
God.
the fuck? I don't know
Bro.
why people are making a big deal. He's white. He get away with whatever the fuck. He
When
wanna
that
get
happened,
away
I
with.
didn't even know like what he was. I thought he was just he tired. That nigga tired. Let that nigga kneel.
Oh God, I thought he was
Like-
tired too. I didn't even really recognize
God.
That
it.
nigga said, "Fuck, hold on."
Oh God. No, he didn't even put his fist up.
He
He just
didn't?
he went. He put
Oh,
his head
yeah,
down.
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
you right, you
Yeah.
right.
I was like, oh, this nigga
And he
tired.
played like his wackest song too. I was like, all right.
That's his most universal
Yeah.
shit.
That's his most universal. I wanted My Name Is, but then my brother was like, he can't perform that. Like,
Hi, kids.
he
You
cannot
like
perform
violence?
that.
Hell I mean, they let 50 shake, not him shaking ass, but they was shaking ass on national television.
That's shaking ass. I ain't nothing like violence and degrading women or whatnot. So
I mean, you can say that to people that
What?
performance would be degrading women. Of
what?
course not to us.
Dancing?
The whole 50 Cent shit. Did you watch the performance?
Yeah, he came up. He was upside down, looking fat as hell.
No, no
bro. He
cap.
old
bruh.
now.
No cap, bro.
Take
Thick
the
ass
phone.
I ain't
tank
never
top
seen
on.
that type of tank top.
Man,
What the
bro.
fuck was going on?
That, it was,
Yeah,
it was,
oh
it was
God.
supposed to be some G Unit.
That looked like
Tank top.
some duct tape.
God.
I was like, what the fuck type of
And
strong
then it
ass
looked like
tank
he
top
had-
is holding this nigga up? I thought of that Eminem, Lotto, I don't fit you. Shit, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh shit, that's
Yeah,
funny though.
but that shit was that performance was,
It was
good.
great. That was
It
the
was I was excited seeing Kendrick. That was
bro. Just seeing Kendrick on that stage, I was like, whoa, like that's cool, man.
Y'all think he should have played a different song though?
Yeah, nah.
he had like what a minute, 2
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
to perform. What was he gonna perform?
That's another thing. Like
It was
it's-
a good choice.
I think the Super Bowl little halftime thing is too short. Y'all don't think they should make it?
Well,
just
it's halftime, so
yeah, but like y'all don't think they should make it just a little longer, bro? Like
it's halftime. You can't
Super
really.
Bowl.
No.
You
Nah,
think
they
so?
can't.
Then we gotta make it longer for the country singers, and we trying to get them the fuck up
Yeah,
out of
fuck
there.
it out of here, Coldplay.
Keep it cool. Keep it cool.
He tried to see that
Because when the
shit.
next year, when it's fucking Carrie Underwood or somebody weird like that, we gonna get up out of there
Yeah, man.
and get back to the game.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
You're right.
fuck them.
It ain't
niggas.
never gonna be that.
Oh, Jay-Z
that.
gotta do one too. Shit.
Oh,
I
he
mean-
for sure gonna do one whenever they go to New York again.
Yeah. Or give us Jay and Bay. Like that's I'm okay with that. We need that nigga up there too. Or Pharrell.
I mean, he like a person you bring on. Not
Yeah,
a,
he's kind of like he's not a headline. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
kind of someone you bring on. Yeah, Drake for sure. Drake, yay.
No.
Those my picks.
It's gonna be Drake, Ye, Migos. That sound like a.
Migos.
The
That,
Migos.
They had
sound
it
like
in
bringing. That's bringing in. Those are the three biggest like hip hop pop.
Pop, yeah.
artists
Yeah,
that
niggas
are
who
out right now,
Universal.
like,
Yeah, yeah,
Universal.
Yeah, yeah. I got you. Yeah, man. Shit.
Yeah, fuck that Super Bowl shit though. Shit
Yeah.
was
Why
weak.
fuck?
You lost some money or something?
Nah.
Shit, I did.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch it. Oh.
Yeah, it
How much you had to bet?
wasn't a lot, but it was. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. I lost money. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn.
I'm done with that shit.
Oh,
I'm not betting no more.
Man, we gotta be like Freddie Gibbs.
Go Saints.
Don't gamble.
You right. Hey, go
Gamble.
Saints. Appreciate it. Thank you. We getting Jameis back, but we're not gonna talk about.
You
that
don't
right
bet
now.
on the Saints, nigga. Exactly.
he's smart.
You don't even bet on your team.
It's because I just started betting during the playoffs though. So it's like I'm gonna start betting.
Bet on Jameis.
All right. I promise.
There's so much hesitant in his voice.
Oh, man.
But no.
Yeah, man.
What else been going on this week?
Well,
All-Star Weekend
we
was
can stay on the sports tip. I'm not gonna call my nigga J.R. Smith. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't really
'cause
know
y'all
that
both
nigga.
dumb.
Yeah,
Go
shut
ahead,
up,
young nigga J.R.
But J.R. Smith, he was on the I Am an Athlete podcast. That's what. Yeah, the I Am an Athlete podcast, and I watched a little bit of it. But this nigga was dropping gems the whole time.
J.R. Smith dropping
J.R.
gems?
Smith, and that's what is so
He didn't say
surprising.
the word a whole video,
And-
y'all. We're gonna debunk this.
But it was so what he was saying wasn't that groundbreaking, you know what I mean? It was normal, just like, all right, it needs to be said, but it wasn't like what you know what I mean? But it was his messaging that really like impressed me. This shit, you know what? I'm just gonna play the clip for y'all. Hopefully I don't fuck this up.
Play the clip.
Play the clip.
changes many minds that look like us. back into the Afrocentric mindset opposed to the Eurocentric mindset. Like everything we talking about right now, like he was just saying, after he jumps on that grenade, who's gonna follow him? We're so trained and it's so embedded to have that Eurocentric mindset that worry about myself, worry about me, worry about mine, worry about mine. I'm not gonna help nobody else who look like me build up when everybody else do it but us. When you made over $100 million in your career, right? Is 105 gonna change? 110 gonna change your lifestyle? Realistically. You know how many people you can change lifestyle with $10 million in our hood? In our communities? We were in the lockout. We were in the, not the lockout, but we were in the bubble. George Floyd happens.
That's right.
We stopped playing. We're in there. We're gonna ask the owners for it. We're gonna ask the owners for it. Stop asking them for What are we asking them for? I went down the line. No bullshit. You can show. You can ask these dudes if not. I got Paul George sitting right here. I got DeMar DeRozan sitting right here. I got Russell Westbrook sitting right here. I'm literally sitting next to all of these dudes who are LA guys. I'm like, bro, I'm not counting your chips, but everybody else is. So you make 200, you make 200, you make 175, you make 150, you make 180. Why don't y'all have your own gym? Why we gotta go to UCLA to work out in LA every time? Y'all all come from the exact same community. You want to inspire kids that look like you. All it takes is 5 of us. 5. 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. What bank gonna turn us down? We about to build this whole shit out for our community. We're gonna build gyms, rec centers, start leagues and all of that. Who's gonna stop us? We got the money. We don't have the mindset. Our mindset, we'd rather go throw $60,000 in the club, in the strip club. Go throw $60,000 than go feed 2,500 people in the hood. Think about it. I've done it. I can't sit here and be like, oh man, I'm a hypocrite. I've done this myself. I've thrown money in the club, literally, blindlessly, aimlessly drunk, at a ball. And now I sit back like I'm a stupid ass.
I'll say it for you, nigga.
I could have fed my whole community 10 times over with the money I was just late on the bus.
Right.
Because I'm so...
Yeah. That last part was... Are we still rolling? That last part was really impressed me. Transparency and being honest and shit. Again, the message is obvious. Niggas making 250.
Too much money not
Too
to
much
be having.
to not, you know.
You feel me? Shit out here, bro.
This shit out here. But the fact of the matter that is J.R. fucking Smith saying this on a big podcast like I Am an Athlete was, one, surprising, but two, that last part where, you know, I forgot who I was showing the clip to. I'm not going to expose anybody on here, but nigga was all like, then J.R. Smith was throwing 60 in the club and whatnot. And then he actually says, I did that shit too, which gives him even more merit to this argument and to this solution that he's trying to provide, because he was that nigga, you feel me? I feel like when niggas talk and try to get shit done, I feel like it's like a requirement or something in their head that you have to feel like you're bigger than you're the messiah to the problem. You know what I mean? You're the perfect solution to the problem. Whereas like no shit really gets done or unless you're fucking transparent about it. Because once you slip up and everyone got skeletons and everyone's not perfect, you know what I mean? That's our leader fucking up. You feel me? Niggas always bring up Martin Luther King with his hoes, and you feel me? Like shit like that, where it's like, I feel like if we're gonna try to get shit done, especially in today's world where everyone's looking just for that little one fuck up on your Twitter feed and trying to devalue what you're actually trying to get done, be transparent about it. You know, this nigga talking about saving money and giving a lot back to the hood. He's talking about his past issues with that. That gives so much fucking value to what he's actually saying, because he's saying, I was that nigga who fucked up. I know how to fucking fix this shit. You know what I mean? So it's really the messaging that I took from this, where it's like, if I ever want to get some shit done just in the future, you know, don't be afraid to to be human about it and be like, yo, I fucked this shit up too. You know what I mean? And
So are we saying there's not enough people doing it? Because there
It's
are
not enough.
people doing it.
it's
I'm
people
just
doing it
saying.
for sure. There's people doing it. It's we look at these niggas like a pastor of a church. My biggest indictment
That's
of
a
any
choice, though.
my biggest indictment of any leader in any type of organization is the pastor, because this nigga is too perfect. He presents himself as too perfect. He uses examples of his life. It's never bad shit. You know, maybe, you know, I'm not saying all pastors, but I'm saying, you know, the majority, you know, we look at this nigga as, you know, Jesus Christ, which is, I feel like if we're just talking about the Christianity side, I feel like it's more value if the pastor talks about his struggles. Be like, oh yeah, I used to beat my meat to porn, like,
You feel me?
but I'm here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm running this church. You know what I mean? I still struggle with shit.
Nah, it's
You know, how much value would that give? You know what I mean?
Because it's like some relatable shit. You
It's
feel me?
relatable shit. And here's the thing. When you come at it at a level of I'm no better than you, to me is I can hop on the board even more. It's like, all right, like I feel comfortable with this nigga. It's comfortability when you're transparent about issues and whatnot, and you have knowledge about it because you was that nigga fucking up. So it's like, you know what I mean?
I agree with you in some sort on that.
Mm.
Like, yeah, because I was one of those people who did that, who looked at like people in the church as, you know, like the highest of the high.
Yeah.
But I felt that it was a power within myself to not look at them like that. Not them, oh, if you're gonna be preaching this, then do this, do that. It wasn't about them. I felt like it was about me. I had to stop looking at him as a God, basically, as a person who can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Because when I went outside, I seen them outside of that church aspect. It was a totally different person, and I would think my head would be like, oh, if they're doing that, they can't be a Christian. They're not
Yeah.
a person of God. But yeah, you could. You can
You
do that because
could.
there is no label. There's no way to be a Christian or this or that. It's just
Exactly.
you as a human being.
And then, and to your point, what if that pastor was just like who he was outside of the church, or those Christian folk were just like that outside the church, inside the church?
So you're saying there was like,
Say if they were just the same person outside and inside the church, how
So-
much more valuable would that be? You know what I mean? That's like what I'm trying to, you know, get across. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm saying, yeah, for sure. If that person inside the church who was preaching that good stuff and actually doing it, yes, that's very valuable.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to blame them for my perspective of how I look at them. If
Yeah.
I look at them and I see like a highest person and they're outside and then they're not doing that, then I kind of blame myself as being like, why do I look at them
Word.
and think that they can do no wrong just
Word,
because
word,
they're
word.
in a church setting?
And to your point, it's also with you too. Don't, you know?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what-
it's
yeah.
like a line Isaiah Rashad once had. It's like, that's your man's, but what did he really stand for? You know what I mean? Because, you know, you really can't follow these idols and whatnot. You feel me? Especially if that's my biggest point is when people present themselves as just so fucking like pure. You know what I mean? It's like, you're not really that. Just be you, and I'll follow your ass. That's my biggest problem with politics too. It's like all these niggas.
Oh yeah.
They just present themselves as these fucking, they have all the answers, but in reality, they as clueless as we are. You know what I mean? And it would be so much valuable if they be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Exactly. Because but that's what I'm saying. I sound like looking back at like me. Because when, for example, like, not to bring him up again, but when Kanye was doing the whole Trump shit,
Yeah.
and I would say like, oh yeah, I still like Trump. I still
Whoa,
like.
whoa, whoa!
Nah, you made
Trump
me-
supporter
No,
confirmed.
hold on. I met Kanye. Hold on, chill out. I was like, hold on. Yeah, I still listen to Kanye all this, and people be like, even after all the shit he did.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, because I don't look at him as a person who I go to for this type of shit, like this information. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on him for that Trump shit, just like I'm not gonna praise or hate on all these celebrities who told me to vote for Joe Biden and shit. Because I don't look at them for that shit. So it's I still got my own opinion. I can still control my own mindset with shit. So it's like,
Word.
I don't look at these people as gods to like follow like that.
Yeah. And that's really the main shit. Is just like, don't be following any niggas, you feel me? Especially if they present themselves with no fucking and it's just not like celebrities that don't present themselves with any bad qualities or any negative qualities. That's just people in general.
Yeah, people in general.
I don't want to hang out with you if all you tell me is that you're good at this, you're good at that you're loyal, that you're hardworking and whatnot, and you're not giving me none of your struggles in life, or just giving me some, some shit that you're just bad at. You feel me? If you present yourself as a fucking this good being that's perfect and whatnot, that shit's like,
I'm gonna look at myself differently. Like,
yeah,
I'm doing something wrong.
Like I'm doing,
like,
not even like I'm doing something wrong. It's just like, to me, that's like, what are you hiding then?
Yeah, type. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, be transparent with me. You know what I mean? Like, what are you hiding? And that's a leader for anybody who's listening to this, who wants to be a leader and wants to lead some shit. And it doesn't matter what you're leading or whatnot. Just be fucking transparent. It's okay to say, I don't know. It's okay to be like, yeah, I was that guy, but now I'm here. You know what I mean? Just be transparent. Be accepting of your bad qualities. It's not an indictment of your leadership.
But to go back to J.R. Smith, I'm just tired of hearing the rich criticizing the rich. That's all I heard from that.
Speak on it, Walter.
So regardless of what points you guys are being made, yes, those are very good points, and just in general speaking to people like us.
Yeah.
But you are a millionaire yourself.
I was just finna say that, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know you trying to stay here and you criticizing your peers, but here's the thing. With athletes and just in the society in general, why do we hold these rappers and athletes to be the ones that are building up our communities? Out of everything else that black people can be, why do we only hold the rappers and athletes to that standard? Of that you need to do this and you need to do that for these communities.
It's a lot of other rich black
folks. And it's like, we say that they're role models. Where did they sign up to be role models?
Exactly.
Is that just placed upon them? Is that just an expectation that everybody has upon them? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say that the NBA player has to rebuild the community? I think it's very ambitious that they decide to go within those endeavors. But to replace that on just about every NBA athlete, and just because they make a lot of money, I don't think that's fair. Is it definitely a possible thing to do, and would it definitely help the community? Yes. But for you to place that place that expectation on every athlete, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And we're here, listen to what we're talking about. We're talking about athletes in our communities. We're not talking about the lawyers. We're not talking about the policemen. We're not talking about the doctors, the people in the inner city. We're not people who's like really life in the infrastructure. We're talking about people we see on the TV who happen to be in the city. Come on now.
God.
And like another thing I was going to say, like, is he doing this stuff too? Like in his community?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully
from what he was
saying, I think he's starting.
Like,
he's probably starting.
He's probably starting, yeah.
But even then, like when you say that, for those people like that who come from those communities, we gotta stop saying like us. Of course, we would do it because we don't come from that bad of we didn't grow up terrible like that.
Yeah.
Or at least I didn't. If I can speak for myself. Yeah. So so I can't speak for these athletes who are just doing whatever they want with their money, because I don't know how they.
And that's also their money.
Yeah, it's their money, and I don't know
like
how
Walter was saying, why do we put these
Yeah.
expectations on them niggas?
So they
Signed up to play ball, not to fucking
serve the
be the
communities.
Messiah. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. For me, like from my perspective, it's like if you grow up in the area, you would want to give back to your community.
yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they look at shit. You know what I'm saying? I know they probably got other shit.
it's
they
not a
tryna-
requirement.
It's not. It's definitely not. And like you said, it shouldn't be a requirement.
It's not
you
a
know what I'm saying?
requirement. Yeah, exactly what Walter said. And again, the rich criticizing the rich is it's a contradiction. But like, yeah, you know what I mean? But
like it's not a new conversation because
it's not a new conversation. It's been had.
Yeah, it's been had, and it's not to be had by people like him.
Yeah. But it definitely, like, to your point, we need to stop looking at these fucking athletes and entertainers as, people
role
to.
models.
Yeah. It's really a lot of wealthy black people out here in your community, in your neighborhood, in, the fucking city you live in that's not giving back. They don't give a fuck. They make six figures a year and shit, and they just go home and in the Bentley, you feel me? Like, they don't give a fuck.
Just leave that community and go to.
You leave the community and go to another community. Exactly. It's people that come from, certain fucking areas, and they just leave it and forget about it. So it's definitely not an athlete. They're just easy to pick on because we see them on TV every day. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, when you think about how the black people can get rich and make a lot of money in this country, and that being one of the legal ways that's displayed on the media, I guess that would obviously allow it to a lot of younger black kids or just kids in general watching the NBA who want to be like them.
Yeah.
So yes, they ought to put that you ought to be a role model because you have kids following you. You ought to be a role model, but never do they have to. It's never, you know what I'm saying? It's never is their job to be a role model. You ought to be a role model, but it's not their job.
Yeah. It's also we can't put expectations to them niggas.
And there's a lot of people who are rich in our community, not even just basketball players. Why are we asking the basketball players?
They're easy. You see them on TV every day. Oh, look at that.
Because we see them on Twitter and they talking about the game. We just quote tweet them.
Yeah. So.
Build this school right quick.
No, I was gonna say because even that, it's like even if they do something, will it ever be enough?
Exactly. And then that's another point. Will it ever be enough? They probably saying that about LeBron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because he got the school even when Kobe was here. All the stuff he was doing, he still got the Mamba Academy and all that shit going on. Like, so like what's going to be enough for us to stop this conversation or start this? Like what?
Niggas want us to build a whole ass community about this shit. You feel me? Like
exactly. Again, it's like don't put no expectation on nobody.
Because that's not even, like we said, that's not their problem. That's not their job. There's people who run communities who are councils and all that in communities. Yeah. They're supposed to be doing that shit. That's their job.
If there are athletes who are ambitious enough to make that change, let them make that change on their own. You shouldn't have to force anybody to go back and help their community. Especially if that's not something that's consciously on their mind.
True, because if it ain't on their mind, they ain't gonna do it to the best of their ability.
Exactly.
Fuck this shit.
It's just gonna be like, oh, here's an easy 25,000 to whatever. I don't give a fuck wherever it goes.
And sadly, how it looks, it seems like it's more safer for them to get their money and get out of their community. If you think about it, Sadly enough,
we've seen it before. Sadly enough,
real quick, while we on this sports subject, I seen something. I was watching somebody stream the other day, and somebody was saying like Russell Westbrook, if he were to end his career today, he'll be considered better than AI.
Like numbers based.
Numbers based, you feel me? All stars, you feel me? All of that.
I mean, real niggas not gonna say that, but like numbers based, yeah.
How y'all feel?
Ain't nobody taking him over Allen Iverson. Like it don't matter where you stay.
Numbers don't mean shit.
Numbers
don't mean shit.
Yeah, and like they came like stat next to each other and stuff like that.
That is a crazy thing to think about though.
And bro, like I ain't know like that nigga AI, bro. This nigga averaged like 40 plus minutes every game.
Nigga was
every game, bro. That nigga the whole game, dog. Like and that's all them niggas. You feel me? Back in the day, they averaged, bro, 40 plus minutes, bro. Nowadays, niggas be averaging like 35. You feel me? Like 37.
It's a different era. It was just sports in general back then, though, right? Would you say?
Yeah.
That allows that.
And I think sports nowadays are more like statistic based too. Like they like, all right, this nigga can only play 35 minutes to get us the best, whatever. So,
but I don't know. It's just crazy. Like he was averaging, you feel me, 40, you feel me, 30, a night, bro, playing the whole game, bro. Could you imagine? I couldn't imagine that shit.
Real nigga.
See, the thing about sports, with like all sports, I'm gonna ask y'all this: do you think anybody, especially in football, I want to be just focus on that? Do you think anybody offensively can ever be a top 10 player of all time in the era that we're playing right now? It can be any, actually football, basketball, anything. Because offensively, this shit is just easier. We can't deny that.
Yeah. That's tough. That's really tough.
Okay,
I don't think so. I don't think
like
so.
running backs back, like quarterbacks and running backs back then, they was getting hit. Like that's why their careers was like getting only like 7-8 years, 10 years. Barry Sanders, one of the great of all time. He was what, 10 years or something?
And then also nostalgia is always gonna like. That's why I said we gonna choose AR over Russell. We got more nostalgia for AI. Russell.
It's not even about nostalgia. You can watch the motherfucker play yesterday.
Exactly.
You can watch the nigga play the other day, and you be like, I don't want him on my team. What the fuck?
Exactly, but like based on the argument, if just looking at statistics, a lot of niggas just gonna like, you know what I mean? So
that's if you only care about the stats.
Exactly.
And that lets you know. That lets you know how much you know.
You know, right? But I don't think so. Cause the game I think all sports, they definitely made it safer and definitely like put more. And I think it's needed because you don't want to see more niggas like offing themselves and shit like that. But Yeah,
But we can't lie how
it's
how it's
softer.
not.
It's softer. They do go a little too far sometimes with like rule changes. And
I mean, y'all seen the end of the Super Bowl? That last 3 minutes was bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really be feeling like that shit's rigged, dog. Cause like
I was
the
happy. that-
scenarios niggas
yeah.
be in, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit is crazy. Like too crazy to be true. Like
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know about that, but
Whoever rigged that shit against Cam Newton, fuck you. I was trying to see him win that day.
You think about it, like a lot of the past Super Bowls, they do have that happy ending, like some storybook movie shit, like Peyton Manning just fucking retiring off of fucking Super Bowl and shit like that. The Rams winning in LA and shit like that.
that's really why I think that.
Yeah, it's a lot of iffiness. It's a lot of iffiness.
I wouldn't be surprised if some shit came out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? But,
They hiding a lot of shit over there in that league. But
yeah, the NFL is the weirdest league. It's
Damn, I
so
wish I-
fucking weird.
Damn, I wish I would have made it for y'all niggas so I could tell y'all niggas, dog.
even if you did, bro, you come over here and tell them niggas you gonna be out of a job, bro. You gonna be out of a job.
They gonna blackball your ass. Yeah,
God.
just like Cap.
You know?
But y'all trying to talk about this fucking trending nigga,
What trending nigga?
the nigga that be trending every fucking day.
Yay?
Nah, we don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
It was funny when he threw that mic, you know what I mean? But
Hey, bro, that shit was awkward, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was telling you this, dog. Like when I was watching that shit, like the audio and shit, that low key, that shit fucked me up, dog.
I do like the little set though with the water and
That
shit.
shit was
that
hard.
shit was
The
hard.
presentation, that shit was fucking hard.
If we gonna say one thing about his presentation is always gonna be memorable. Like nigga, what the nigga gonna wear, what the nigga gonna say, where he's gonna perform, what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be memorable, and that nigga know how to get attention. So
Yeah, I didn't listen to it or watch it. Was it good?
like I said, I only seen that one part when Alicia Keys was singing over the drill beat, and I was like, this doesn't feel right, doesn't sound right. I'm just gonna log off.
You
and go
the
to
one that
sleep.
like weird shit like that.
I like weird shit, but my weird shit still have to mesh at a certain ability. You know what I mean? And also, Alicia Keys is established too. If it was like a random singer like singing over that drill beat, I'd be like, all right, cool. Like this is cool. I don't really, it's different. But like it's Alicia Keys. Like in my head, Alicia Keys is something, and then like she's just singing over a drill beat. It just didn't mix. It didn't mix in my head. So I was like, all right.
Well,
I'ma
nigga,
log
you need
off.
to catch up.
Yeah, that song is hard. I don't
Yeah,
know,
you need to
tripping.
catch up.
I
That shit
only,
is
like I
fucking
said, I only
hard.
saw like 30 minutes of it, and it was like at the end, and like she was playing the keys, and the keys had a reverb on it. It just didn't mix with me. I was like, what's going on?
This nigga's real particular.
It was like
I don't like the reverb.
It just didn't mix. I was like, what's going on?
But to back you up on that, bro, like she didn't sing well. Like let's
She
keep
didn't
it
sound well,
100.
yeah.
Like, I ain't think she.
We
sounded
all
the
knew that she don't sing as well no more. That's not a surprise.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. That and just the beat.
The drill beat. Like, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong
It
about it.
is.
Established singer singing
Let's
over
not talk
some.
about the beat. The beat is ridiculous.
The beat is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like a fucking established singer, like fucking Alicia Keys singing over like some fucking drill shit. Like, yeah, that's like on paper, like, whoa, like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's your type of party. I'm surprised you didn't like it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
She's
so,
established, and that's Alicia Keys to me. It's like,
but how is that bad? But we can listen to some like, I don't know, whatever we call it, abstract shit or some crazy shit, and be like,
Like
oh,
my
it's so different. but it's-
avant-garde fucking
yeah,
playlist shit.
some shit like that.
I don't know. I think it's a little bit it's like Alicia Keys is established. Like if Alicia Keys was always being abstract and avant-garde and whatever, I'd be like, all right, cool.
But
This
that
is
don't mean
cool.
shit. I'm talking about the sound
The
because they both
sound?
got the same different sound that you're looking for or whatever. But just
I'm
one.
not looking for
because-
that sound. I don't like drill shit.
But you're saying one is
You like different
established.
shit. You
I like different shit. I don't necessarily like drill shit.
But for her, you're saying because she's established, you don't want to hear that.
For me, her sound is established for me in my head. My head, Alicia Keys sound like Alicia Keys.
I feel you on
so
that
she
one.
can't change up her shit.
She could change up. She can do whatever
But not
the
on
fuck she
no
want.
drill shit. Like I feel what you're saying. though.
Yeah,
Like,
she can do whatever the
on
fuck
some
she
drill
want.
shit, bro. That shit.
It just sounded weird to me.
Y'all think it
I don't
meshed
know, that's-
good?
Nigga, if Dom Kennedy got on a drill beat tomorrow, you'd still run the shit. Shut the fuck up. So I don't want to hear none of that shit, nigga. They gonna do some new shit, bro. They gonna do some new shit.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just, and it's the fact that I didn't even get to the beginning of the song. I literally was like, I don't know where it was at. It's probably the end. I got to the end of it, so I didn't even get the gist of the song. I was just kind of just like into like what is going on, like the scenery. Like I was taking everything in at that one moment. The water, Alicia Keys' fine ass right there, Kanye probably doing some dumb shit. The shit had like a little circle on it. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then she's singing over a drill beat. It was just too much for me at that moment.
Bro, and then another thing, bro, did it not feel like she was gonna force that shit out?
It kind of did feel a little.
I'm talking about like the song that I heard on like Apple Music. Actually, I didn't watch the performance. So.
Yeah, it kind of felt a little. Yeah, it didn't feel natural. I think that was the number one thing. Cause I like weird shit. I like abstract shit, but it has to sound normal. It has to sound, like you're not trying to be weird. It kind of felt like it was like.
It sound like do that shit. It sound like the new anthem for New York City because that shit is going crazy.
Bro.
Exactly.
I need to get that shit another.
Bro, when was the last time we had a song about New York? Who sung the chorus? Hello? Does it ring a bell?
Jeez, yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna once the album drops. I know it.
I know her live shit did not sound good. I was listening. It did not sound good.
Yeah.
You talk about the reverb, nigga.
about
You just being the hater. Ain't nobody fucking say
She
nothing
got
about
on the
the
keys,
reverb.
and it was
I don't like the reverb.
She got on the keys, right?
She
And
didn't play a wrong note, nigga.
It
Not
wasn't
like she
the
played
wrong
a bad
note, but it was like, what's going on? Like, it just didn't mess with me. It was like someone's just throwing too much shit at the wall. You feel me? At that moment in my head, it was like, it wasn't natural. It wasn't. It was like, all right, let's just do this. Let's do that. Instead of just like, oh shit, that would sound cool with that. No one's ever has done that, so let's do that. Instead, it was just like, let's just mesh all these cultures into one, or mesh all Alicia Keys singing ass and a fucking dank ass drill beat and put a fucking reverb on the piano. Like, it just didn't mesh for me. But I haven't heard like the actual version of it.
Yeah,
so
listen to the actual.
Yeah.
song,
So
though.
I'm
That's
just
what
saying,
I'm
based
saying.
on the live performance, that shit was like so weird.
Everybody a
to me.
little different live. You can't. Besides like Mariah Carey and Beyonce.
Exactly. Yeah. But again, like, what the fuck do I care for? You know what I mean? I listen to the same shit every day.
One thing I did like about the little shit was how Kanye like put everybody on. You feel me? Like he put a lot of niggas on, like from Jack Harlow to what's the little Chicago nigga he was on there. You feel me? I don't know that nigga, but Migos. There's a lot of different artists on that shit, and that's what I fuck with Kanye, because he reached out to a variety of different artists. Like, you feel me? Alicia Keys, drill niggas.
True.
You feel me? Like, that's why I
He's
fuck
one of those
with
niggas that can do that too. So
and I think he be doing that shit because, you feel me, from watching a little documentary and shit, you feel me, nobody wanted to fuck with him when he was like up and coming. So like that's kind of why like I give my flowers to bro, because like, you feel me, he doing that now with the young niggas. You feel me? Like him and Jack Harlow, that shit weird, bro. Like it's weird, but like, you feel me, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Jack Harlow's still popular.
Yeah,
but
he popping, but it's just crazy.
It'd be crazy if he did from like some really unknown nigga, but I still respect it.
You don't be seeing too many niggas be doing that shit though. Like that's why.
Except Drake. Drake hop on anybody track.
You're right.
But he be getting like established people though.
Yeah, that's what it's no one like it's some obscurity. Like, oh shit, like who's this nigga on this fucking, but it's established niggas, but still, it's cool.
Did y'all watch the documentary?
Yeah, bro. I didn't know like the way they put together the Through the Wire video. I know that's how it was. That shit was that's just amazing. I'm
Bro,
not
that shit
gonna lie.
is crazy, dog. Like,
and the dude who was like directing it, or Cootie, like that nigga's inspiring too,
bro. And like, I don't know, I see a lot of similarities with me and him. It's crazy because like, his parents and shit like that, or his dad, they was into the little camera shit, and now he's into it.
Yeah.
Same shit with me. Like my dad and shit, he was always with a camera. Now I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just see a lot of similarities within like, our little circle and shit like that.
Word.
And I just feel like we can, kind of be on that type of level. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It was interesting seeing that video, dog, and like how he put that song together. That shit fucked me up, bro. Like I was telling these niggas on the way here, bro. Like every song, bro, was like playing before it was out. I had to pause the fucking Netflix shit and go to the song and actually play the whole
listen to it,
song.
yeah.
And then you feel me go back to Lil Dog. I was like, damn, bro, that shit was just
You ain't
so.
never heard College Dropout?
I did, but like, bro, it was just.
I'm just exposed by a nigga
Bro,
like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been like a big Kanye fan, but you know what I'm saying? Like all the mainstream songs, you know what I'm saying? I know. So like all those songs that he was playing, I kept doing that shit. Yeah, I look at that nigga totally different, dog.
It's
Totally
it's
different.
so much fucking valuable to just see like the beginning and the starting where niggas come from. You feel me? In their journey. That's it's one thing. I was watching a Kobe documentary like a few years ago, and it's like I'm gonna butcher the quote, but you saw like one of the most valuable things you can learn is someone's journey, because like you learn what they come from, their trials and how they fucking overcame them or fell to them and shit like that. You could take bits and pieces of someone's story and apply it to you and learn from what they went through and shit and still what they did. And you feel me? So it's always so fucking. I love any documentary. I love any fucking short. What Ye got going on right now, because you could just take that and inspire you and shit like that. So that's what it's really for, is to inspire these niggas out here and just keep going.
That shit, that like I said, that shit fucked me up in a good way, bro. Like, I was like, whoa, bro, like,
yeah,
like, I put Kanye on another pedestal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And like
careful with
another,
that.
you said my fault, what?
I said be careful with that, but go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, don't put no niggas
Hey,
on the
no,
pedestal.
on me. But another thing was, I know you ain't seen it. You feel me? Motherfucker, bro was low key different. Like, you know what I'm saying? When his mom was alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he kind
Fucking up. It fucked him up.
It
Yeah.
did. And like I ain't know that shit, dog. I ain't like I said, I ain't never been a really
Yeah.
big Kanye fan, but
Yeah. That's
So you think he was different? Cause like the way I saw that, he was the same as he is now.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Just different.
he changed when you feel me when his mom
Yeah,
passed
when his
away.
mom, I don't know. It's hard to explain because he was still the type of nigga back there who didn't give a fuck, who did what he want. But it was just on different things, not like how it is now.
Yeah. When you lose someone that important
Yeah.
to you, you're gonna, change your personality up a little bit. Not saying that he's a different person. He was always the same person, but
Yeah.
losing his mom probably brought out a different side of him, a different
No, definitely
portion of
did.
his personality, and it definitely fucking did. His first 3 albums, who he was, is much different. How he presented himself, at least, than his other albums. So I'm not saying he was probably always the same Kanye. It's just when you lose someone like that, you probably give less fucks. You know what I mean?
You don't have
So-
nobody in your ear saying like
Exactly.
You
And you have
"Hey,
nobody
you
to really impress like that and to be like, yo, I'm trying to make this person proud, because they're not there. They're physically
Exactly.
not there. So fuck it. Like, I'm should be me now. So that's what it is, really. But yeah, man. I think we did it.
You know what I'm saying? That was a,
We did it. It was a
little
good, it's a
shit,
good
little
pause.
EP.
Also, go listen to the homies Kwamze new project. Yeah, check that thing out. Kwamze too, bro. Check that motherfucking thing out. That shit is heat. Mountain is what it's called.
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's on everything. Spotify, fucking Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud. Best hip hop duo out. If you like some real hip hop shit. We had Kwame on the pod before, so go support some young
Shout out,
niggas.
I also seen that they got merch coming.
They
too, I
got
know.
merch coming
do?
too, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's hard. Have y'all
cop some
seen it?
merch.
Yeah, I seen it. It's hard.
I'm
I think they're performing Friday, March 4th. I'm not particularly. It's in LA somewhere. So if y'all off, y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all trying to vibe out and go see a good performance, check out the homie Kwamze. You feel me? Those are some niggas I know from back in the day. You feel me? From the way. So go support my niggas. We support them, so you go support them. We all a family here. We all support each other. So. But yeah, thank y'all again for coming through. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but we're here. We always gonna be here. So shout out y'all and have a blessed week. We out.
We gone.
Let's get straight to it.
Gone.